Hello Virgo, finally another reading from me. Well, maybe you're not sitting and waiting for it. I'm not that arrogant or self-encompassed to think that you're sitting here yearning for a reading from me. But, if you see this reading, maybe you like it, maybe you resonate with it. Now, I want to remind you, Virgo, that this is for April. And of course, this may be a little bit more later than April as well, because the energies are not that delineated. And this is a general reading, so you may resonate. You may also not resonate with everything, just partially resonate. Now, don't take the things you don't resonate with and then try to make them yours, because it doesn't work like that. Take the things that resonate and do something with them, but then also know that we're not trying here to prescribe your life, to predict your life, to limit your life as to the cards. We're not doing that here. The cards don't want to do that, so they don't want to take away your agency, your conscious participation in your life. Cards are not meant to do that. Now, so please don't give away your power to the cards, but use the cards as an addition to your power and to help you on your way. The last thing I want to say is, if you don't resonate at all, you can always go and have a look at your reading for your rising sign or your moon sign, because you may resonate better with that. So, after the reading, I will also be telling you how you can win a tarot reading with me, and please hurry up, because I'll be announcing the winner pretty soon, still this week, just so you know. Okay, I've pulled this card as the U energy, where it's the Seven of Cups, where there is many things available to you, but maybe you are at the moment, Virgo, unsure of where you need to focus on, what you need to focus on. And that's why I'm going to turn the cards first before I'm going to go into this further, because okay, there's a Tower. Because these cards are going, there's another Seven of Cups, but in this deck it's a bit different. As you can see the image, so we have two Seven of Cups, but look at the difference in imagery. So yeah, I want to see these cards because they will tell me more about why you're hesitant here, and I think this Tower says it all. So Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, so another confirmation of not knowing why or where to go, and we have a Six of Cups reversed. So I'm going to show it to you like this. Normally that's a nostalgic card. It's a card about, well, it's not so much give and take, but it's like stuck in the past, wanting to go back to how things were. Now this is reversed. So I'm not going to go into that card just yet, because it's the last card, but we're going to start with this Tower here. So I feel that, Towers usually are like, oh my God, energy. And usually when people see this card, when I'm, do a reading and they see this card land, they start to feel uncomfortable. Now, yeah, Towers can be uncomfortable in that they shake up the status quo. And I feel here, because this is a month reading for the month of April, so this is nothing like major life-changing things. I don't believe that. Now, for some Virgos, yes, of course, because it all depends on your personal context. But for some Virgos, it will be like, feeling like things are, wonky, upside down, not working out, that sort of energy, like things are shaking, things are not solid. And I feel this is more the meaning of this card. Like, you feel like you're on, quicksand. The Tower feels like it's not, there's bursts in it, and you feel like there's bursts in the earth under your feet, and that earth may disappear under your feet any minute now. That's how you feel. Now, I don't think it's a reality that everything is sort of going to disappear on you and shake up and completely be destroyed in your life. No way. I don't see that. I only see it's your, the sense that you have is that things are upside down. Now, whether that is because of the global energies going on and you are a person that picks up on those energies, which is very possible because, for example, I have that. I'm not a Virgo, I'm a Taurus with Scorpio ascendant. So I have a lot of Scorpio placements or important Scorpio placements with a lot of placements in Pisces. So I am quite vulnerable to those global energies that go around. So if you are one of those persons, yeah, I mean, this is normal to feel upside down, to feel like everything is shaking and nothing is solid there. And that makes you hesitant for, okay, what do I do next? Where do I go next? What is my next move here? Whether that's in a relationship, whether that's regarding your work situation, maybe you have your own business and you feel all the shaky ground. It doesn't give you any foundation. It doesn't give you any security. It doesn't give you a feeling of safety. And it makes you confused as well. It makes you very confused. So you see here, there's clouds here, all these cups. So really, you don't know what to do at this moment because of shaky grounds you're on. Now, I feel this can be really because of the global situation, but it can be, and this depends again on context, on your personal context. It can be that something in your life feels shaky to you, whether that's your work life or your relationship or your family life or where you're actually living, and you feel like everything is could tumble down any minute now. It doesn't necessarily have to tumble down. I'm not saying that it's going to, but that's what you feel. And of course, feelings are important. Emotions that you deeply feel can really have a big impact on your life. That's why trauma can be so impactful and so, life destroying sometimes, because it's even goes into your body and stays in your tissues, and it can reverberate in your body and in your tissues for a long, long time unless you really start to do deep work with it. And but this is a feeling that you have, and I feel it's quite a deep feeling. Now, on the rational level, I'm going to go first into this card. On the rational level, this for me is a feeling, is really a deep gut feeling. Yeah, this Tower and this Seven of Cups, not knowing what, not feeling solid, not feeling safe and secure. This is really very in your body, in your emotional system, in your amygdala, where the fear and fight flight response is. That is very how do I say that? What is the right word here? It's very, very visceral. Visceral. I'm speaking Portuguese. I was saying this word in Portuguese, visceral. It's a very visceral feeling. But in your head, because swords is more rational, this brings you also in your head to, okay, so what is my next move going to, again, a bit the same, what am I going to do next? But this is on a rational level, so you may overthink it. But also what this card indicates is, you know what? You don't need to really think too hard about this, because at this very moment, you don't see a solution. And that is because you don't have all the elements yet. That is what this card is saying. So when you have that feeling, that visceral feeling of, fear, everything is upside down, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I'm going, what the hell is happening, and then you go and start thinking in the real world, okay, I need to make a decision on this, and I really don't know what I need to decide, or what do I need to choose, or which path am I going to take. This card tells you don't take a decision just yet, because you don't know everything yet. Well, we don't never know everything, do we? We don't. And we have to live with that uncertainty. It's hard, I know. But this card really tells you, like, it's okay to not decide just yet. You don't have to decide yet. You don't have to do anything in this moment of time. I don't see any wands here. I don't see any fire cards here. So I'm pretty okay with you at this moment just sitting this feeling out. Or at least waiting until this shaken up feeling subsides a bit in your body, in your gut, in your intuition, in your emotional world. And only then, when that is a little bit less intense, then is the moment where I would decide if I were you. This is just an interpretation of mine. Because this card basically says you don't have to decide just yet. And in a way, I find that a very soothing card. Now, it also makes sense here with the Six of Cups upside down, because you don't have to decide just yet. Now, in this not deciding, there's elements that need to come to you. And I feel that with the Six of Cups reversed, it's asking you to not adhere or not attach yourself too much to the past, because the past is gone. The past is not going to come back. The things as they were before everything started shaking, the things that were before are not going to come back, or not going to come back in the same form. And that is what you have, what you don't know yet. And that is what you have to sit and wait for. What you just have to wait for until you have more elements. How you see that this state, when it subsides, how is it going to evolve? Which elements of the past am I going to leave behind? Which elements of the past have changed, are changing, are no longer serving me, are no longer available to me, and I need to work with that. And that's when you make a decision. And that is further out. So these cards here, that decision is okay for now. Don't need to make a decision. This card where you're going to see clearer again, where you're going to see that the past is not going to come back. That things that have been upside down and sort of slipping away from you, that they ought to be slipping away, and you're okay with that. And that's when afterwards you're going to be able to decide. That is that Six of Cups, but that is more, and I would even say that this is already May, or at least after the new moon in Taurus with a solar eclipse, because we're going to start eclipse season at the end of April, on April 30th, with that new moon in Taurus. The eclipse series between Taurus and Scorpio will start. And I feel that this is, that a sort of grounded feeling to get that back, that is only going to be after April the 30th for you. Now, what can you do in the meanwhile? And I feel that these two cards are saying that. I feel this Seven of Cups, which is the same card as this, but I feel this has a totally different vibe. I feel that these two cards are going to get you through this sort of, I don't know what to do. Because these two cards, in a way, this is a card that says focus. Focus on what is good in your life, on what you can control, on what you can do. Focus on that. Focus on taking tiny steps in this moment on things that you can take steps on. Don't go and fret or be afraid or run too fast into things that you have no control, that you know nothing about at this moment in time. And that would be a wrong focus. So focus on the things that are available to you, the things that you can do, not the things you can't do, because that will give you even more, hesitance and even more confusion. It's going to lead to more confusion if you're focusing on things you can't do. So do focus with this Eight of Pentacles on things you can do, because that will keep you busy enough. That will also feel that you're doing something proactively. That will keep you, your sense of fear, that will soothe that fear in you, because you're doing something. And I don't know why that there is something here on my main computer going on, but I don't know what it is. Okay, it's none of your concern, but it is strange, I have to say. Okay, doesn't matter. So do focus on what you can do. Don't focus on what you can't do or have no control over, because it's not going to help you. Now, what you do have with this Seven of Cups, which I find quite a magical card, and it really reminds me a little bit of the Star card because of all the stars and this star. But look at this person is in the clouds. That's you. You're sort of in these clouds, not seeing your way because the clouds obscure your vision. They don't show you a clear path because it's clouds. It's cloudy, it's like mist, it's like fog. But still, that person's coming out and touching the stars with a sort of wand. There's a sort of magic in here. So I feel that this card is telling you to look out for signs, look out for coincidences, look out for things that you say, oh my God, what's happening now, but in a good way, yeah? And focus on those, focus on these little steps. You focus on these little stars that you can see when you come out of the fog. And this fog you will come out of it and you will go back into it. That's what's going to happen. But when you come out of the fog and you see one thing clearly, and there will be several little things, like coincidences, like little signs, like little things that make you go, I can work with that. And that's what you're going to work with and going to focus on. And that's going to get you through this time of uncertainty until it's time to see clearly which way you're going to go. And as I said, that will be after, most probably, I'm not going to say it will, because I don't predict, but most probably after that solar eclipse and the new moon in Taurus, you'll start to see things clearer. And I may sound a little bit nasal here because I have a big cold. So, okay, Virgo, you will have to sit this one out, yeah? And I know, Virgo, you like to control because you like to keep these cords, you like to keep them tight, and okay, I want to control, but you can't. There's the Tower here, and that's the first card. Besides your sentiments here and your emotions, this is the first card. There are things upside down. And this can be global, this can be in your immediate environment. I'm going to pull an oracle card here from the Moonology card deck. And that will be my last card. So these are quite some short readings, but it's how I prefer to do them. I feel I get more... If I make them shorter, I can get, into the cards so much deeper and also without being too repetitious. And I feel that is better. Anyway, doesn't matter what I think. Okay, I love that the new moon came out. And because we've been talking about this new moon, so, okay, a new start is coming. The new moon card came out, and that's here. That is when I said these cards here, that moment when you see what is still there and what needs to go, sort of from the past. Things will stay and things will need to go. There will be a mix of things happening. That's when you're going to make the decision. For now, you're not making any decisions, and that's okay. But with that new moon, I feel that there is a whole new vibe coming for you, a whole new start, and you're going to see things clearly again. You're going to also, don't have that sense of everything is wonky, everything is insecure, everything is unstable. You're going to feel like footing coming under your feet again, and that's good. So I'm going to put that card here and just going to quickly have a look at the booklet, but I may not read everything here. It's the new moon, it's page 24. So let me hold a card so that you can see, and then it says, there is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. So that's good, Virgo, very good. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way. Be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either it will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. So, yep, there is really something new for you in these cards. And that is also probably why you feel this wonky energy, because usually when something new is on their way and the new cycle is starting, the old crumbles away and that feels shaky. So Virgo, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give me a like, maybe subscribe to my channel, maybe follow me here, maybe follow me on TikTok. On TikTok I do daily cards as well. I do also much more readings. I do like short 3-card readings. I do a daily oracle card. I sometimes do extra bonus readings on there, so I've been working more on there. If you want to have a personal tarot reading with me, please contact me via my email or have a look on my website and see what is available. The link is below in the description box, as is the link to my TikTok if you should be interested in following me on there. It would be much appreciated, because these free readings, they take a whole lot of time and energy, and support. It's all about the supporting community, isn't it? So if you support me, then I can continue to do these and give back to you. Okay, that's it for now, Virgo. Oh no, one last thing. If you want to win a tarot reading, put the words Magic 2022 in the comments below here or on TikTok, and do it quickly, because I will be announcing the winner still this week, before the end of the week. So if you want to really enter the competition, you have to be quick about it. That's it from me to you for now, and bye for now. Bye, Virgo.